Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing on a dreary day here in New York City, which actually we're going to get a lot of rain in the next couple of days. So we're getting ready for that. How's everybody doing? I hope a lot better than the Yankee game last night. We're hoping that it'll be a big difference today. But you know what? You know what's keeping us going today is going to be our great guest at 4 p.m., which I'm really looking forward to. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And right here on NY Mania, we are going to have the umpire from the Savannah Bananas at 4 p.m. So we are really looking forward to that, and it should be a lot of fun. So guys, get your dancing shoes on because we're going to have some fun, courtesy of Nitin and his sports team. And we all are ready. We got our banana hat. We have all kinds of things. I'm trying to find something yellow, maybe to strip on. That should be funny. We can do like I'm a Chiquita banana, and I'm here to tell you I love my banana, and I'm here. So we're gonna be doing that, everyone. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Please tune in at 4 p.m. Have your questions ready. It's really gonna be a lot of fun. Just a quick what's happening today, guys. Obviously, we have the show here this morning, and then we're going to have our pregame show. Well, first we're going to have our big guest, and that's all I'm going to say about that right now. Then we'll talk a little bit about the pregame show. We'll have the lineup. Then we'll go to Ken the Ugly Truth's channel, and he will call the game. And right after that, of course, everybody come here and let's discuss. Hopefully, not another bad game last night. It was so bad last night, guys. I was so disgusted I fell asleep. Good thing for Evan, our co-host, was ringing my phone and emails and everything, and I was so disgusted I didn't want to even think about it. But I jumped up and I came on, and we did a nice hour show. I don't lie, guys. I tell you exactly what happened. People ask, he came on about 8 minutes, and that was the truth. And that's it. And you're always going to get the truth here, and of course with Ken the Ugly Truth's channel. Also, I want to mention, everybody, we are getting closer to the 500 subscribing situation there. You're still 40% of you. Again, they watched the full post-game show last night. Did not come over and subscribe. Please come. We're now in the 9-yard line here, guys. Come on. Let's do this with all the guests, with everything everybody that's coming on, and more to come. Please do that. We'd really appreciate it. Without any further ado, we're going to bring up our two co-hosts. Evan, good morning. How you doing, big guy? How's it going?
Morning. Doing great.
Okay, and I see Nitin lurking down there. Is he ready? Are we good, Nitin? Give me the thumbs up, and we'll put you on. Yes, no, maybe he's just sitting. There we go. Okay, here we go. We're going to bring Nitin up too at the same time. Good morning. He had me working at 7 o'clock in the morning this morning, guys. I'm going to let Nitin tell you everything. Go ahead, Nitin. Take it away.
My team and I booked a few more guests for Joe for next week. So next week is filled up too. So here, the first one. All right, I sent the links to Joe, which he's going to do some research on. But my team and I booked my good friend Corsi Edwards. He's a former NBA player. He played 3 seasons in the NBA. He mainly played in overseas. Actually, he won a couple championships overseas. But this guy was a workhorse on the court. I got to meet him at my mentor's Leonard's Marshall's golf tournament last week, and he's a great guy, great guy to interact with. And I'm glad that my team and I were able to book him for Joe's show on Thursday, September 25th at 4 p.m. Eastern. He was a assistant coach for the Denver Nuggets in 2014 and 15, and he's really looking forward to the show, Joe. of course, coming on Thursday. And also Friday, September 26th, my team and I also booked my good friend Bruce Maxwell. He's a former MLB catcher. He'll be joining at 4 p.m. Eastern. He had a good career, a good catcher too, and now he coaches kids. He does baseball camps for the kids, and he does a lot of great things in the community. So, guys, stay tuned in. Get your questions ready for Corsley for next week, and also Bruce Maxwell. So it's going to be a fun week next week too, because my team and I also booked next week. Next week is also booked with guests. So stay tuned. There you
Now,
go.
what about for today? One of the most important ones.
Yeah, today, guys, tune in. Put your questions in today for our guy, Vincent Chapman. He's a dancing umpire for Savannah Bananas. They were just at Yankee Stadium. But today, tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern. He will be joining Joe's show. It's gonna be fun. Get your questions ready, man. Get your dancing shoes ready too, because we're gonna be doing this.
We're gonna be doing. You're out. You're out. No, you're in. You're in. You're out. You're in. You're in. You're in. You're in. You're out.
Yeah. So we're gonna. So it's gonna be fun. Get your questions ready. He's gonna be joined by Joe and Evan. So this should be fun. You guys are gonna kill it, obviously. But guys, tune in. It's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoy him. He's a great guy too, and glad that my team and I can book him also for Joe. So.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. That's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, they're all fun. They're all really, really cool. So, but that we're going to go. I love it. I love it. Maybe we could just sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" with the umpires.
You know what you should do? Play the sound effects when he's on too.
Oh, of course.
Make it more fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do everything.
Have him do his strike three call live.
Oh yeah. Let's go bananas. Let's go bananas. There we go.
Hey Joe.
Evan, what do you think of all of this? What's going on with you?
I think it's really, really cool. I mean, you don't really expect this type of umpire to be like really associated around the game, but luckily for the Bananas, they kind of promote this type of stuff, and you don't have to take it so seriously, right? We all complain about the umpires, but now it's a chance to actually have a little bit of fun, and not putting as much pressure on this umpire, and it's really, really great, and he's probably better than all the MLB umpires.
Yeah, and you can ask him. You can ask him how would he adjust to a real life game.
Yeah,
and then get his thoughts on that. That would be a good question to ask.
Oh yeah, that of course that would be fun.
And Evan, thank you for sending me your rant. I'm gonna post that later today on Twitter and tag Don LaGreca, Rosenberg, and Michael K. so they see it. So
yep,
yeah, that was
like it.
It's like you can't understand them, but it's really good. FJ was shut out by a Double-A team, and the excuse is that they didn't get into Minnesota until 5 a.m.
Yeah, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember Robert Redford?
The what?
Robert Redford.
The actor.
Major League, I think, is the movie.
Right.
Robert, he passed away.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yep. Peter Schwartz just posted it on his Instagram.
Oh man, Robert Redford. Oh God, condolences to his family and everything. Great actor.
Yep.
How old? Had to be about what, 83?
I'm checking right now. Hold on. Oh, 89. 89.
Wow. Oh my God, Jesus. It's like every morning. It's like from The Natural. We every morning we're announcing something else. So my God, come on, let's announce some good news for a change, guys. Wow, that's awful. That's not great news. But thank you, Peter, and I'm hoping we get Peter on soon.
We're working on that for you too, Joe.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's a really, really good talent, and he knows his stuff, especially baseball and football, and he's all around. He's a very, very dedicated man to his profession, and I had the pleasure of working with him and he's nothing but big class. So I am looking forward to teaming up with him another time, and it should be a lot of fun. So, but unfortunately, we have to talk a little bit about that disaster last night, guys. So I don't know which one you want to start. I mean, the best part of the game, I don't know if there was one, but I think Rendon was okay. I think all the mistakes or whatever got to him. Jose did not play a solid shortstop yesterday. It took them so long to turn over double plays. They looked lazy. They looked tired. But I'm sorry, but I'm not going with the excuse that Boone said. Oh, we got in at 5:00 in the morning. Come on, what kind of malarkey is that?
Wait, Boone said that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's that's a quote.
Oh.
It's horrible. I mean, are you kidding me or what?
There's no excuses at this point. If they're trying to make the playoffs, there's no excuses at that point. At this point, they got. I mean, yesterday was a wash game, so today they got to try and win today and tomorrow. So I don't know, man. This is Aaron Boone. I don't know if he. There's a good chance he might come back. You don't know, but I really hope they do some digging for this all season. For maybe have conversations and see what can they do to make it better. I mean, I think Boone will finish out his contract most likely. I don't know if he has one more year left after I think this year, or did he sign a new? No, he has one more year left, or he signed a new one? I thought.
I think he's got one more year.
It's one more, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he might finish off the contract, but you never know. So let's see.
I don't know. It just we're hoping to get a couple of minutes with Ken from The Ugly Truth, who called last night's game, and he'll be able to tell us what he saw last night. And one thing I know that he saw that he was complaining about was Jose missed out on a couple of chances. I think that's why they put in Volpe last night. I don't know. I don't know what this means, but Jose was very lackadaisical with his throws. Chaz Chisholm again. I like the way that even though they didn't get the runner out, I like the way Austin Wells is throwing. He's really hitting the base. It's just missing by like an inch now. But I like his throwing. It's with a lot more authority, and that's encouraging. What's not encouraging is Trent Grissom is in a bind right now. A lot of these hitters are in a bind. Giancarlo Stanton striking out 50% of the time right now. They had the graphic up. I mean, he's just all over the place. And the only one that's hitting is the Golden Boy. He's really the only one that's doing anything. Paul G had a hit, and they only had 2 hits last night with a team that's 25, 30 games under 500. To me, that's a total embarrassment. I mean, they really played an embarrassing game, guys. They really did. Hamburger Helper, how you doing? Well, I thought we were tanking up for draft picks. At least we still will make the playoffs. Yeah, we will make the playoffs, but the problem is, do you want to be embarrassed? I mean, sometimes it's better off no, because they're going to be on the national stage and get embarrassed. And do you want to play those games in Fenway Park? I don't. I don't trust them in Fenway Park. No way. Boone should write a book and call it The Book of Excuses.
Yeah,
I like that, Michael.
That's
very,
true.
very good.
That's a good one right there.
Good morning, Joe. I don't think the Yankees are winning the division. Well, yeah, that's obvious. It's looking like the Yankees are going to play in the wild card. Yeah, well, I've been saying that for the last 2 weeks. I never, ever said they were going to win the division. I just don't think they're ready for it. It's a shame. But you know what? Once the 162 game season's over, it's all brand new. We start from scratch. Will the Yankees be able to turn on the lights? I would hope so. I mean, this is what they've been playing for since February 13th. So if they don't, then it's a shame on them. It's shame on them. Hamburg has another comment. Yankees will smoke the Red Sox. They lost Roman. Yeah, but he's due back. He's due back, Hamburger Helper. That's another problem. He comes back. He kills the Yankees. He absolutely kills them.
I don't know if that would be in time for the wild card, though. I don't know about
Yeah, they did say that he's out for the regular season. So maybe early part of October he's going to be back. I don't know. Well, one thing's for sure: if he comes back, that's a heap of trouble for the Yankees. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, Evan, I forgot to mention, Evan and Joe, we put you down both for as media coverage for Sunday's event. So
Sunday's.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
So we're just we'll keep you guys posted. So
thank you, appreciate that.
Thanks.
Yeah, it should be a great event. Shout out to Lindsay Berra, who we love.
My other mentor, Tina Servasio, she interviewed Lindsay yesterday on Fox 5 about the event. So
I heard about it. I didn't see it. Yeah, Tina is another good good voice.
She's one of my other mentors, so she's been helping me out, and we're gonna try and get her on here for you, Joe.
She's very, very knowledgeable, and she's great at Madison Square Garden. I met her a couple of times, and she's always been very gracious, very nice. So yeah, I mean, she would be a welcome addition to NY Mania as a guest. No question about it. But I'll tell you, Joe Smith was so good yesterday. Very impressed with what he was. Kind of starstruck because he was with the Lakers, and that was a very, very good interview. And I'm glad that he's gonna come back with us and do a play-by-play with an NBA game. And I think maybe with Evan, myself, and him, I think we'd have a really, really nice. And also maybe at halftime we can have a nice guest.
You have a guest.
We'll have to nudge. We have to nudge that guy Nitin. You know Nitin? I don't know who that is, but maybe we can put a shout out to Nitin to get us a halftime guest, and that would be pretty cool. But I don't know. There you go. I can't get in touch with this guy Nitin. Evan, do you have any idea how we can do that? He's not around lately.
Yeah, we've been MIA, so there you go.
I don't know. You would have to probably try to fly a helicopter and use a radar or something. I don't know.
You got to reach out to one of my team members.
I think I know on Sunday we could probably find him at the Yogi Berra Museum. So if we
here,
to him there,
right over there.
You know who else is going to be there? The Gator.
Ron Guidry.
Yeah. And Bob Costas, Bob Costas might make an appearance.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's great. He's great. Yeah, no, without a doubt. Just
Mix has a question.
Yeah. Hey Joe, how did you meet Nathan? Well, to be honest with you, was another creator had brought him up, and he said that he'd give me a call. He gave me a call, and then from that point on, boom, we hit it off, and we had it was great. We had a great conversation, and we just went on from there. So, thank you for that question. Appreciate it. Let's see. Do you think that Jazz complaining so much about the balls and strikes needs to stop? I think the umps got together to say let's bum him out now.
Yeah, I think
that's a very good question, actually.
I think.
What do you guys feel about that?
I think at this point he needs to stop complaining about everything and just focus on the game. I mean, umpires are going to make their mistakes, obviously, but to be honest, you don't. I mean, we're playing. They're playing for something bigger here as a team, and in the postseason, you got to get used to it because there's gonna be calls like that in the postseason. That's why umpires are sometimes the umpires are they have to be. I mean, they try to be perfect, obviously, in the postseason. So you're gonna get calls like that. So I think, in my opinion, he needs to stop complaining and just focus on playing baseball and focus on winning games and helping the team if they want to go far this year.
Yeah, I mean, all the Yankees do the whole year. I mean, you could probably make a big video on the Yankees complaining about the umpires, but then again, you're going to get that from a lot of teams. But it just seems because we watch the Yankees so much, that's all you see. That they're complaining, and the umpire is going to say, well, you know what? In a crucial situation, let's I don't know. I mean, I would hope not. The umpires have to be fair and square. And that's the way it should be, but I don't know, man. I'm baffled. The umpiring is terrible, and no disrespect to the umpire that's going to be coming on our show at 4:00, but that's a different situation. That's all entertainment. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to, and he must have a little experience umpiring and. You got to know about more or less the strike zone. My God.
I wonder if he would eject. I wonder if he ejected anyone. I wonder if he ejected anyone. And if he would eject Aaron Boone. And if umpires think about that.
He probably eject Joe Torre. Ali says, it scares me for the Yankees to play the Red Sox in the wild card. The Red Sox seem to have the Yankees number in the playoff. That's what scares me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it scares all of us, Ollie. It really does. But what are you going to do? We got to face somebody, and if we're facing somebody, this is what we have to do. So, by all means, let's go with it, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, we don't know. I mean, can we still beat out the Red Sox for that first wild card?
Yeah,
of course we can.
That could happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I really don't see why not, and we'll have and you know what? One of these days soon, we'll have a little round table discussion with all the panel, and we'll go one-on-one, and let's see what everybody thinks. Yeah, probably for the last week of the season, we will dissect that. And I'm also thinking about the last day of the season. Remember, everybody plays at 3:00. On the Sunday. We figure that we'll be on, and we'll dissect what's going on if there's still races that still need to be completed, guys. So whatever big game is, we'll probably call it right here on NY Yankee Mania, and that should be fun because everybody plays on the last day of the season at 3 p.m. If there's one game that goes into for the playoff contention, we'll have it here, and we'll do our best to give you the best play-by-play as we possibly can while football's going on at the same time. So that should be pretty good. Cold Italian Pizza, good morning, my man. How you doing? Good morning. Yankees sleepwalk to Minnesota. They never do well on a short-term route. Games to the next day, just my observation. Yep, 100%. But the excuses are done, Cold Italian Pizza. This is not a time for excuses. This is a time to play. Everybody's nicked up. There's not one player that could say that they're 100% ready to go. Everybody's now the big survive. You have to put on and if you can't do that, then you don't deserve to be in the playoffs, and that's a big problem. That really is, guys. You agree with that? I mean, if you can't get up for this, when are you going to get up for something? When?
Yeah.
In February?
Yeah. This is what they trained for.
That's what they trained for.
Yeah.
And also, I think, they definitely. I don't know. Yesterday they didn't show up. What's up, Cold Italian Pizza? How are you guys? How are you doing? But first of all, I agree. I think they didn't show up yesterday. Obviously, I don't know what happened yesterday, and they're facing a pitcher that has a 5 ERA. The numbers. The Yankees don't do good against pitchers with high ERAs, also, and they make the Yankees look bad, and they look like Nolan Ryan is on the mound. So The Yankees have to find a way to beat and win today and win tomorrow. But I mean, I don't know. This is like a continuously trend for the Yankees every single year. It's like I don't know. I don't know what happens when they sometimes they hold back when they face pitchers like this. It has to change. Like I said yesterday, in the postseason, you're going to face pitchers that you never knew before, or that never faced before, and obviously the stakes are high in the postseason, and the pitching gets better in the postseason too. So
Right now, down the stretch in the bullpen, guys, who is one that you would want to stay away from, and just say thanks for coming, but we don't need your services right now? Who would that be in the bullpen? I could think of one right off the bat that I don't want in any situation right now.
You're probably thinking of Doval.
Well, not actually. No, it's more like Leiter Jr. There's just something about him lately that I have no confidence in them. They're bringing him in. Doval looked a little bit better, just a slight bit, but nothing like he was with the Giants. I mean, what happened to this guy? I don't understand. They come here and they take a dump. Why? Is it the uniform? Is it the pressure? I mean, no athlete. I mean, pressure's one thing, but an athlete is an athlete. They're a special breed. There's only 745 or 50 of them, and you should be honored and play as hard as you can. You can't worry about it. You play for the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, the Mets. Just go out and play your game, just like you did in the Little League, just like you were drafted. These people, I don't know if it gets to them. Or is it mental? Are they really, really tired? Which, I mean, you're playing a little boy's game. What is going on? What is going on? And that's what we need to dissect. But I'll tell you right now, guys, if the Yankees get swept in Minnesota, where does that leave us? Where does that leave this team? I fully will not accept it. I don't know about you guys, but if the Yankees get swept in Minnesota,
Yeah, there will be a lot of aggravation if that happens.
Like I said, and I said that before the series, before they left Fenway Park, they've got to treat it like they're playing a World Series game. If they don't, they're not going to come out ahead. Good morning, Danny. How you doing? The problem with it right now is to me, they just look like, you know what? We could turn it on, fellas. Don't worry about Minnesota. That is what a lousy attitude to have. You can't do that. You got to go in there thinking it's the last game of the World Series right now. If the Yankees really, really wanted first place, they had to go in there with the roaring tiger, and they didn't. They played a really flat game yesterday, and it looked like they didn't even want to be out there, except for Rendon. He was, even Ben Rice on a pop-up. He dropped a pop-up behind the plate. I mean, come on, guys, give me a break. What the hell? And then so slow on the double play, and 2 hits on a team that's 30 games under 500. 2 hits, 6 innings of strikeouts, and you want to win the game?
Mm-hmm.
It's an absolute joke. And honestly, what do you call Judge's hit? I really thought was going over. I mean, I thought he smashed that ball, and it just died.
So,
To
answer that question, if the Yankees get swept, we're not going to tolerate that. You cannot get swept with the Twins, and if you do get swept, you're going to be probably tied for the second wild card, or
maybe
third wild card. So
possibly.
Yeah, so if they win these next 2 games, then obviously you can gain some ground. But I will not tolerate getting swept by the Twins, especially at this point of the season. They got to start winning these games and start playing better. That's it. That's all. Yesterday was no excuse, and if Boone really said that, shame on Boone. I'm telling you right now. Shame on Boone. Saying that you get into Minnesota at 5 a.m. Other teams get in. Trent Thunder gets in late sometimes, and they still play better baseball. They still play good baseball. There's no excuses. So shame on Boone if he really said that. And also, good morning, Charles. How you doing?
Hey, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. What's up, Charlie? What's going on, guys?
I'm tired of it, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, really?
Aaron Boone.
Yeah.
Aaron Kaboom.
Yeah. Get rid of Boone. I'm telling you right now. I'm tired of the front office. Hal Steinbrenner, Randy Levine, who's just sits there and sits next to people and doesn't do anything. So I think they have to have seriously discussions, especially the what do you call it? The analytics department. Who is Mike Fishman? He doesn't do anything. He I don't know. This guy is unknown in the Yankees department. No one talks about him. Like we know about him. No one else knows about him. Get rid of him. Get rid of the analytics department. Like, come on now. Like, this is ridiculous. This is crazy. So
there are a few new people in the stream this morning, and one of them here is RPG Man 45.
Oh, Ken wants a link again.
Needs the link. I sent it to him.
Oh, he's sitting in an empty backseat. I think you gave him the wrong link. What's up, Ken?
What's up, Ken? What's up, Charles?
Really? All right. Keep talking, guys. I'm going to take care of this.
Yep. So, Evan, I think we had to have seriously discussions in the offseason, man, like when it comes to Boone and the analytics department, because we're getting tired of this and we haven't won since 2009. It's the same exact theme for them, like doing bad against pitchers that they don't know. So
100%. 100%. I agree. I mean, we see some of these stretches where it looks like they've turned it around, but then they have these games where they just go really flat. I don't know if it's like the analytics takes over for some of these games or if Boone can't have as much influence, but it's just we have to have more consistency. And the analytics are they're very up and down, very up and down. We don't know what result we're going to see every night. So as long as they have to rely on Aaron Boone. I mean, if he's the guy that's going to help us win a World Series, then he's going to have to be a big part of this.
Yeah.
Do his part, of course.
Oh, yeah, with 100%. Remember, everyone, please press the like button, especially everybody new in the chat. And subscribe, obviously, for free. It'll take us like 10 minutes to tell you all the guests that are going to be coming on. But one guest we can tell you is at 4 p.m. today from Savannah Bananas, the home plate umpire, Mr. Chapman, who's going to be dancing with us, everyone. 50,000 people, 2 straight nights at Yankee Stadium. And we are looking forward to having a great time with him a little bit later on. So, guys, remember to come back at 4 o'clock, and then we'll do a little pregame with the Yankees and the Twins later on. But we're going to keep it a lot of fun at 4 o'clock first. Now, the gentleman that called the game last night wasn't too happy, and let's dissect it with Ken from The Ugly Truth. We're going to bring him up here. And Ken, take it away, my boy.
What's up, Ken? Good morning, Ken. How you doing?
Diamond.
Let's go. Diamondbacks. Okay, I see that. Let's go.
Diamondbacks are the team to watch. They are a game and a half behind the Mets. They're going to knock the Mets out of the playoffs.
You heard it here first.
Diamondbacks going to knock off the Mets.
Wow. Imagine if they didn't make any trades.
Did they win Did the Diamondbacks win yesterday?
Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They pulled a half game closer. Everybody that they're playing is in direct contention for the wild card of the postseason.
Wow. John must be happy right now.
Oh, he is. He wasn't too happy when we took the power hits and everything went offline last night.
Crazy.
Ken, dissect a little bit the game you called, and what did you see from the Yankees, or what didn't you see that got you a little annoyed?
They were quite flat. Up against the pitcher that they should have hammered last night. Umpire didn't help the situation out because he was freaking worse than usual.
Oh yeah,
swinging at pitches that were out of the zone, forced because the umpires were making calls in those same areas. Once again, I'm on the ABS kick because something has to be done. These guys are changing games, and it's going to affect the postseason play too. These guys are ridiculous. Last night, everyone has been a high powder that Stanton is an absolute must-have in the lineup. Stanton is striking out at almost a 50% clip, and he's taken some of those bad swings off the plate, low and away, that are in the other batter's box, not even close. Once again, he ended up with 4 strikeouts last night. Ridiculous. But
yeah.
We had a couple of hits. 2. Is that it?
Yep, 2 hits.
And Caballero and Goldschmidt were the two ones that got hits. And if you see the methodology of pitching, last night, Aaron Judge, he saw one actual decent pitch to hit, and he drove that damn thing to right field. I thought it was out of the ballpark. Other than that, intentional walks all night long. He took 3 walks last night. Caballero misplayed 2 balls at shortstop that he should have been charged errors, but they recorded outs, and the runners didn't advance, so he didn't record errors. But his stuff led to Rodon's first run. And long and short, everyone complains about Volpe. Volpe makes those transitions. He might not.
Yeah, he's fast on the.
And because the way that Caballero is feeding Jazz is trying to overthrow, and he's making bad throws, plain and simple.
Yep. 100%.
Jazz has one of the strongest arms in the league, and he's trying to wing it. But when he starts throwing like that, he's not accurate. And Paul Goldschmidt,
Ken, what do you
he covers up a ton of sins from infielders throwing to him. He has a fantastic glove, great scooper. Go ahead, Joe. You was asking a question.
Yeah, I want to know, Ken, and you know, of course, you with you doing the game tonight. Realistically, what would you tell the chat and the fans right now? What do you want to see exactly? To turn this around. That was a very bad loss, and it was embarrassing. So, how do you turn that around, in your opinion, being an ex-player yourself?
Honestly, Joe, I'm going to tell you, they were flat because they played 4 straight series against high-caliber teams.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
They took 3 out of 4 against people that where people said that we were going to go 3-9 in that 12. We ended up 7-5. Took 3 out of the 4 series. They came in. They probably took the Twins a little bit light because we have spanked them like stepchildren for years. You're talking a 10-year run. If you do the analytics on us just playing the Twins over a 162-game period, we are 119 wins. That is an incredible record.
Mm-hmm.
They came in and they were flat.
Yeah.
I think after being embarrassed yesterday with a 2-hitter against a no-name pitcher, they're going to come out with spark and fire.
Yeah, Ken, I want to get your thoughts on what do you think the issue is? Oh man, what do you think the issue is?
It's your phone. Your phone is the issue.
No, but what do you think the issue is when it comes to the Yankees having a hard time against pitchers that they haven't faced yet? Because this is like continuous theme every year for the Yankees.
Well, it's not with just the Yankees. It happens across the board with all major league teams. However, the thing that I would tend to think is that our scouting department actually has to do better. They have to get out and actually analyze these pitchers. You can't just look at tape and figure out the methodology on this guy or on these pitchers that we don't know. And I mean, some of it may be going back and digging into their AAA film or AA film, wherever they're pitching at. You're going to see a huge difference in trend analysis. And the book on Richardson last night is he throws a strong opening, but then fades quickly. Well, last night he started out strong, as guesstimated, but he didn't fade because we were swinging a lot of pitches that weren't in the zone, or we were straight just missing his changeup right down the heart of Broadway. Well, and you could tell the mentality on the team was to get back into the game by hitting the long ball.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
They tried to. There were a lot of pitches that they missed. A lot of them in the zone. Either they swung and missed, or they fouled them off, or they just popped them up. So
because they were going for the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ken, just to reiterate what you just said before, if the Yankees can't, I mean, I understand they had grueling series, and I do understand that, but Ken, if you can't get up for something, I mean, play a little bit better. I mean, like you said, they played very flat. And maybe it's the one game. Maybe for the rest of the week they'll win every game if the Yankees are lucky.
Yep.
I mean, to a performance like that, and then for Aaron Boone to come out and state that, well, we came in at 5:00 in the morning. What kind of malarkey is that, Ken?
Yeah.
Come on. Would you give that as a player?
Boone is not going to sit there and throw anybody under the bus. Anyone expecting to hear that in the post game, they're crazy. He's not done it in 8 years. You can think that he's going to start right now? Not going to happen. And Lou asked me a question. You still believe that we're taking the division? I certainly do.
Wow, you still do. Wow, that's
Yes,
wow. You heard it first. 6 games, really.
So how many games are back in the Blue Jays now? Let me check.
5.
5?
5 games.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it's really 6 because they won the tiebreak. They won the season series from us.
Yeah.
So it's really 6. Ken, that's a tall order, but I give you a lot of credit, man. You're sticking by. You've been saying it since day one, and kudos to you. Kudos to you if you believe it.
Richard says, Ken, you know a lot more about baseball than I do, but you can't tell me there's something wrong with the team in 2 consecutive games with strikeouts 26 times. Sure, they had a crap load of strikeouts. Well, guess what's been indicative of the team the whole damn year? They strike out a ton. But if you look at their metrics on strikeouts throughout the season and compare them to the other teams, Yankees are league average on strikeouts. This is a modern-day baseball feast where everyone loves to see the long ball. Guess what? They've driven the players to swing angles, stuff to generate the most home runs possible. Do I think that that's right? No. I'm from the era of players like Rod Carew, Tony Gwynn, where these guys are Hall of Famers, and they would average striking out under 10 times in a season. In the number of my time frame, if you struck out 100 times, you're a freaking scrub. You don't deserve to be on the field on an everyday basis. Well, in today's baseball, it's acceptable to strike out 200 times in a season and have 30 home runs. It's just a change in philosophy with regard to the way they pay baseball players. And I don't like it. I think that our teams in the 90s, when we were on the championship run, we didn't have a high strikeout total. We had a couple of people who could bang the ball long and a lot of people that hit line drives. And you had a handful of people that popped 20 home runs. I mean, not superstars like Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill would bank some home runs out, but he was always on the ball. Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter, a home run hitter? Hell no. Derek Jeter is a line drive hitter. And what was his nickname? Captain Clutch? Because every time he had the opportunity, he was going to at least have a competitive at-bat. These guys nowadays are swinging for the fences all the time, and they take themselves out of at-bats because of it.
Yeah, you can't argue with that, Ken. Cannot argue with that. Jake says, yeah, but these guys should be able to make adjustments. I'm getting tired of seeing K after K after K after K, especially against someone with almost a 5 ERA. And there's going to be another one tonight. I'm not even going to look at the ERA tonight. Forget it. Just go out there and play.
The pitcher tonight is Zebby Matthews, and we've actually faced him before. We faced him in our last series.
Did we did pretty good against him, right? Or no?
Yeah, we did all right against him.
The Yankees, RPG, man 45. The Yankees just need to stay ahead of the Red Sox and the Mariners. You don't want to have to play them on the road in the wild card series, especially the Mariners. Yeah, I know. That scares the heck out of me to play any one of those teams, not have the home field advantage. That would be a problem. It really would be a problem. I don't care who we're pitching. That's going to be a problem because they're good at home. So I don't know. It's one half dozen or the other. But one thing we do know is the one thing that's consistent is everyone, you got to listen to Ken tonight on the Ugly Truth channel because he does such a wonderful, fantastic job. And I'm not saying that because he's right in front of me. Go watch some of the tapes. Go watch some of his play-by-play. He's very, very good, knowledgeable. He's an ex-pitcher, and he knows what he's talking about. And we're very honored. We're very, very honored, happy to have him here. At any time he can give us some time to get off of his busy schedule with his family life and everything and what he's done. And I can't say enough. And you got to go there, man. You got to. I mean, I'm tired of listening to TV. I don't even remember the last time I listened to I'm sorry, Yes Network, but to me, Ken is much, much better. And you don't have to go the bull. Oh, we got to worry about, we'll get 3 hits tonight, the FanDuel. And, we like to have some sponsors, but they're ridiculous. And the more you see that, the more you think that maybe it's on the take. I don't want to see that. I want to see a game, and I want to hear an announcer explain what's going on the right way. Not ooplash and not garbage and not this and not that. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. I don't want to hear it. And then another thing with, and I love the Yes Network to death, but do they have to show the replay 80,000 times? Do they have to do that?
Well, it's the home run. They do the home run 7 times, almost guaranteed. You're going to see each home run.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's our team or the bad guys. They're always showing the replay. And it's like, ooh, I said the damn ball left the park. Next, let's get back to the game so we can actually see what's going on. And Michael K with his, and that was a ball. Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful.
Hey, Joe, I got to drop soon because I have a doctor's appointment.
Proctology exam?
No, just a regular checkup. But New York Rangers named their captain for the season. JT Miller is the captain for the New York
nice.
Rangers.
Hey,
I like that.
We got last year's trade deadline. Okay.
Nathan, don't be embarrassed if he says, turn your head to the right and cough.
Yeah.
Now remember,
this is part of a regular checkup, brother.
Yeah. But
when you when you
and also
when you
we also
uh,
we posted the link. Evan, we posted your rant on Twitter,
Thank
and
you.
we sent it to Don,
Thank
Peter,
you.
and we tagged Don, Peter, and Michael K.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
oh
And-
great, and now they'll
and-
come on the air and say, "You see those clowns on NY Yankee Mania? Hey, at least
What,
we get notoriety.
Yeah, what were
At
you
least we
saying?
get." What was that?
answering Michael Dorbuck. Stanton is the worst hitter I have ever seen when he is going bad.
Yeah.
Well, without a doubt, Stanton is a feast or famine hitter. I personally think that he is a guess hitter. He picks out a zone. If he thinks the ball is in there, he's going to swing at it.
All right, see you guys.
See you, Nathan.
All right,
yeah.
thank you for
Like I
everything,
said,
and we'll see you with the
If they ask
bananas
you to
later.
bend, if they
Yep.
ask you to bend over the table and spread your cheek, run, because something bad is fixing to happen, brother.
Oh God, you're crazy.
Don't forget, tell the doctor to subscribe.
I will. I'll
Have a
let them
great
know.
day.
All right, I'll see you.
Let
at
us
4
know
o'clock.
how everything's okay. All right. God bless you.
Yep.
Take
Yeah.
care. All right. Now that's pretty funny. We got to
I'm a
keep up
funny
the
guy
mood
sometimes.
all the time, most of the time, half of the time. But hey, where's the? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Where's the little cuties? But they're in school. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, the weather pulled the okey doke on me. We was at the school, and it's been raining here, and there was a lull. It was calm. I got them out of the car. I took one step, and it was like they dropped a bucket on top of me.
Wow.
So I look like a drowned rat right now.
Jeez. Yeah, we actually got the sun just came out here, but they are saying that the next 2 days is going to be very, very, very bad. So good thing the Yankees are away. Although, but it's going to be. Ken, are there any other programming notes you need to tell us?
No, not today. I was going to do a open panel, but we had in my area the Dominion Power has said that they are doing work to repair some stuff that happened last night. We dropped power 3 times last night. One of them during the play-by-play, and they're supposed to be doing corrective efforts until 5 o'clock. So hence, power may go up or down, and I don't want to be in a live stream having people monkeying around, wasting their time.
Yeah, and our new man here, RPG Man 45 guy, and I've been saying it since 3 weeks ago. The Orioles 7 times is no easy task. Even though they have no pitching, they are not going to be easy to beat. Believe me, they're not.
I'm gonna disagree with that one, because the 2 people that were a major pain in the butt for the Yankees and always drove in runs or hit dingers against them was
O'Hearn,
Cedric Mullins, and the guy that played first base,
O'Hearn.
Both of those guys got traded. Their closer is down for the count. Their best reliever, Sir Anthony Dominguez, was traded to the Blue Jays. They got nobody in the pen, and that's why Toronto was able to come back on them all 3 games. They blew all 3 games in the 8th inning or later.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely, we can't disagree with that. But the Orioles are still always going to be trouble for us. Another guy that killed us that's not on the team was Urias at third base. He was another pain in the neck. I'm glad he's off of there too.
And Rutschman was one that gave us problems, but he's lost his starting job.
Yep.
So the big bats that hurt us aren't there.
Right. All the more that we should, like you said. But, Ken, we've got to get some of these guys out of their slumps. I mean, Stanton's got to start. Grissom has to start. You can't expect the Golden Boy to keep, be the only one to hit in the lineup. Somebody else has got to hit. And nobody's stepping up right now. Yeah, you get a home run here and there. But come on, 2 hits and all those strikeouts? I mean, really, how are the Yankees?
Michael, to flip this one on you, who's to say that their new players can get it done? Look at what they're scoring over the last 15 games. They're only averaging 3 runs a game.
Yeah. Well, you're right. You're right, guys. Again, I want to remind everyone we will have the 4 o'clock show with Savannah Bananas, home plate umpire. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Then we'll dissect a little bit of the Yankee game tonight. Then we go to Ken, the Ugly Truths channel, as he calls the play-by-play again tonight, as always. And then after that, we will come back here for one of the best. I shouldn't say one of the best post-game coverage you will find on YouTube and you'll find on podcasts right here on NY Yankee Mania. And a lot of people are agreeing with that. So kudos to that. And the more people that we have, like Nitin and Ken and Evan and George, just to name a few. There we go. Oh, baby. Hey, Ken, you got to join. You have to join us if we're going to do some dancing. That's for sure.
I just do finger dancing.
You did, I know.
According to my wife, I have less than no rhythm.
You have 2 left feet?
To quote her, your butt doesn't move, your feet step on me. I'd be better off dancing with a broomstick.
Oh, jeez. Good thing she loves you. Thank God she loves you.
Well, back in the day, it was a good thing I could drink.
Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, my God. No. But no, but really, if you can come up with us, Ken, that'd be great. I think that's going to be a fun interview. I think it's it's going to liven up people going home at 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's for darn sure. So that should be a fun stream, and I can't wait to see Evan do his little twist over there all by himself. There we go. Yeah, come on, Kevin, let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh man, Ken is still looking at us like we're nuts.
Yeah.
It's like the Ninja Warrior. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh man, you get Kevin going. Holy, I'm Kevin. Why am I saying Kevin?
Our names together, Kevin.
It's Evan. Evan to Kevin. The way the Yankees played last night, we should be confused. We should definitely be confused. But no, overall, guys, it's going to be, I hope, a better day. But we are going to have a little fun leading into that Yankee game tonight. So it should be. I wanted to ask you guys a little bit off the topic while I remember. Game of the week of the NFL this week. What's the game to look out for? What's a really solid game to watch?
Let me check.
Well, the Chiefs do face off against the Giants this Sunday. That'll be an interesting one. What do you think about that one, Ken? Chiefs Giants on Sunday.
Well, I honestly don't know what to expect out of the Chiefs this year. The initial plan for the Chiefs was to open up passing lanes with speed with Rashid Rice and Worthy, but Rice is suspended for 4 more weeks, and Worthy ran into a brick wall known as Travis Kelce and separated his shoulder. So we're having to rely on people like Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, fine receivers, but they're past their prime. and don't have that breakaway speed. The Mahomes is having to scramble, and Travis Kelce basically cost us the game against the Eagles this week with the bobble in the end zone that turned into a touchdown that gave them their game-winning drive.
Yeah, that was a very close game until the finish there. They could have had that one. As far as the Giants go, the Giants just beat themselves. They commit a lot of penalties. They can sometimes run the ball, but against a better defense like the Chiefs, their offensive line probably won't hold up as well. Russell Wilson, if he doesn't have time to throw, he's not going to accurately locate the receiver properly. He's not going to have time to throw the deep ball. If I were the Chiefs, I would blitz a ton. And on offense, I would attack the zone defense. The Giants have a zone defense. They don't really blitz a lot. They rush with their 4 guys. Their linebacker depth right now is very, very slim. They have about 2 linebackers in Bobby Okereke and Darius Muasau. Right now, Michael McFadden is hurt, so they have to play Abdul Carter a little bit on outside linebacker, and he can't really tackle that well, as we saw in the Dallas game. So it's going to be a tough matchup for the Giants, even if they're home. And doesn't really give a home field advantage.
Joe asked the question about the best game of the week. It's going to be Monday night with Detroit facing off against Baltimore.
That's the best game.
Okay. Fair enough.
If I was to look at another game that I would be interested in watching, it would probably be the Jets in Tampa Bay.
Really?
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay.
I would say the Rams against the Eagles.
We do have a question for you guys. RP45 asks, are the Bills for real?
Yes, the Bills are.
Yeah, they're for real, without a doubt.
They are
really.
For real.
Okay. So, is it going to be another bum year exactly for the Jets and the Giants, guys? I know, Evan, you're a Giant fan, but what do you feel on the 2 locals?
My predictions to start the season is I thought that the Jets were going to go 10-7.
Do you still feel that way?
I do.
Wow.
They had some tough opponents right off the bat, and I mean, the marquee match between Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers versus his former team. They could have won that game. It was a fumble that cost them the game.
Yep.
Last week, they played flat. I definitely think they're capable of pulling 10-7. They need to go on a run.
Wow.
And I had a far worse thing for the Giants. I thought the Giants were going to go 6-11.
Still pretty high.
Yep. 100%. 100%. Yeah. It's going to end the same thing with the Cowboys. I'm not expecting much. I really am not. I mean, they got the win, but I'm not proud of that win. And if they're proud of that win, I'd be very, I'd be skeptical, because that was just, that was a ridiculous penalty game. I've never seen anything like it. Not that much. And one thing I do give credit for is the kicker. Oh my God. I think everybody in the world wants that kicker right now. He's worth $1 trillion. If he's going to be hitting those shots like that, for sure, it's going to be a, something really cool, something great. But we'll see. I mean, that should be interesting.
Listen to the Jets schedule. I mean, the Jets played the Bills. That's a tough act to follow. Didn't anticipate they were going to beat the Bills, but they play the Bucks, Then they have the Dolphins, who I think they should crush. The Cowboys, I don't know what they have with the Cowboys because the Cowboys can't seem to play defense. Then they play the Broncos, which will be a tough game. Then they go into a 4-game run against the Panthers, Bengals, Browns, and Patriots. That's 4 games right there that they should win.
Should win those games,
especially now that the Bengals don't have Joe Burrow. He's about to have surgery on his foot.
I tell you, I don't know. It again. It'll be interesting. Some of Ken's picks are great. Let's see how that goes. Especially that he still believes the Yankees are going to win the division. That's the one he's holding on to from day one, and I really like to see that come true. I really do. A little bit of a program note, everyone. Remember, Friday night, you cannot miss this show at 8 p.m. We're going to have a special show with Laura Negraval live from Mickey Travels Friday. It's one of our advertisements here on NY Yankee Mania, September 19th at 8 p.m. She is going to make your Disney dreams come true. And it's not only that, she will you give her a budget. She's going to explain everything. She's well prepared. She's got some wonderful deals. So anybody, I mean, this is definitely a entertainment show, just for Lauren to come on and explain. And we thank her enough that we're lucky enough to have her commercial, her ad on NY Yankee Mania during live games. So we really appreciate it. And we're looking forward to having Lauren. Have your questions, everyone. If you're thinking about going to Disney or Universal or Disney in Tokyo, Disney anywhere, she will get it done for you. It's the ships. It's everywhere. Not only the air flight. It's on the cruises. It's everywhere. And she will be brutally honest with you and try to put together a great, great time for you, your kids, and your grandkids. So look for that on Friday, September 19th at 8 p.m. So I just wanted to get that in there to everyone. So, well, guys, we've been on a little over an hour. I'm going
to answer a couple of questions before you sign out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jake, how are the Yankees going to win the division? Toronto would have to completely collapse. Well, Toronto plays the Red Sox for 3. Red Sox are more than capable of beating them, taking a series. They play the Royals, who've been playing great ball, for 3. They're capable of beating them. And they have 6 games remaining against the Tampa Bay Rays. And you know that the Rays play hard regardless of who they have on the field. So the Blue Jays actually have a real tough schedule.
Well, I see one thing here says, Ken, Michael, I think you're the only one who still thinks the Yankees will win the American League East. And then Jake says, well, not only that, but Toronto would have to completely collapse.
I mean, I don't think completely.
Do you remember the year that the Yankees came back on the Red Sox? We were what?
14 and a half games out.
And when it was all said and done, that during that season, I said that the Yankees were going to win the division. Everyone told me I was crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Yankees won the division. Takes a little bit of magic, and we need a little bit of help, but it's definitely doable. Oh, so I see the talent on this team, and I know what they're capable of in my own heart, looking at it realistically.
If they could just take 3 out of 4 from Baltimore, and then they play the White Sox afterward, I think there's a really, really good chance we can still win. But they have to take 3 out of 4 from Baltimore.
Well, Michael's comment is Toronto is showing absolutely no signs of collapsing.
Really? They've been pulling games out in the late innings in their own house. When they're on the road, which most of their games are on the road, on the back half of this season, they hadn't been doing it. They have that Rogers Center last-minute home run hitting power.
Michael says if the Yankees finish 12-0, which they won't, the Jays would have to go 6-6 or worse for the Yankees to beat them. The odds are not good, but totally understandable. But listen, as long as you have a chance, you have a chance. Remember what Yogi said: it ain't over till it's over, and it's not over yet. But it's against us right now. But hey, Ken's analyzation is that way. Let's give it a few kudos, everyone. Let's give it a chance. Let's
Nobody
see what
has
happens.
to listen to me. They can just say that I'm crazy. I'll do crazy. It's not an issue.
Right. No, I don't think it's a matter of being crazy. You've been saying the Yankees going to win the division from day one. So, you're not going to change. I mean, why should you? Because, there's still a chance. They're not eliminated from the American League East. So let's just wait and see how that develops. So in the meantime, guys, some final thoughts from both of you. Evan, go first, and that will lead us to our pregame. Well, our fun show with the dancing banana at 4:00.
Yeah.
So take it away.
Yeah, guys, please come back 4:00 for the Dancing Umpire show. Savannah Bananas. We're gonna let our dance moves do the talking, and then it should be a very, very fun interview. Looking very forward to it. And you guys should be too, right? So we'll see how it goes. Will be a lot of fun. But thank you to Nathan, of course. He's doing a great job. He's booking us a lot of reservations for guests for this week and next week. So please come back for those. Of course, subscribe to Yankees The Ugly Truth, Ken's channel. He does a great job doing the play-by-plays. Keeps a very consistent tone even when things aren't going well. So we always appreciate that. We need some fire too. We need some fire, need some energy. And of course, we'd love to see that. But the Yankees, they need to focus on themselves. Of course, like what we've been saying, they're only a game above Boston. They have to hold them off first before we can really think about going towards Toronto, who's playing Tampa Bay right now. There is no guarantee that we can not win the division. Still, I think there's still a slight chance, but we have to play like it. We've said this team has talent. We've said that they have to be consistent. We've said that they have to change their approach with 2 strikes. We said that Boone has to manage the bullpen well, and all those things are possible. They can happen, but we have to see them. We have to see them starting tonight. No more excuses. I don't want to hear, oh, we got in at 5 a.m. or, oh, we're tired. No more excuses. Let's get into the playoffs. Let's get into the wild card or win the division strong. Let's just keep it going.
Excellent. And good old Ken, what's your final analysis?
Well, I'm going to answer a couple questions first. RPG and Jake, what is my opinion about the Mets? I believe that the Mets are spent, and I do not believe that they're going to make the postseason. In my preseason review, was that Juan Soto was going to be sitting in his hot tub at the end of the season watching the postseason as opposed to playing in it. And with the sudden and onset collapse of the Mets, their bullpen is horrible. Their starting pitching has faded. They've got some young guys that have some talent, but it's not enough. I do not believe that you're going to see the Mets in the postseason.
Wow.
And
The Phillies did win that division last night.
It's been what, 20 years since the Mets made the postseason in back-to-back seasons in a row? Is that right?
24.
24?
Ooh.
I don't think they're going to break that trend this year.
Ooh, okay. D-backs.
And the secondary is Pete Alonso is about to take a big dump on him as he goes out in free agency once again.
Yep, I agree.
Snakes are coming. Snakes are coming to bite them.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe the Yankees will take a bite on him. Why not?
And the Phillies won the NL East last night, so that dream is dead.
So, Joe, how do you eat a bear or a dinosaur?
The what?
How do you eat a dinosaur?
I don't know.
One bite at a time. That's how the Yankees are going to win the AL East. One bite at a time. And the first bite starts tonight.
You heard it here first. You heard it from Ken, the ugly truth. You heard it here, guys. He's still saying the Yankees are going to win the East. So let's rally around that, guys. Let's do it. And I appreciate it. Ken, your always your closing statement is cool. So go ahead.
All right. I think that we're going to see a better performance on the field tonight. Not going to guarantee that we're not going to strike out a shitload, but I think we'll definitely end up taking this game and force us into the rubber match.
Okay.
And I will say, let's go Yankees.
There you go. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. We will see you at 4 p.m. with the dancing show. Entertainment-wise, let's go the bananas. We're going to go all crazy. And by all means, please come back at 4 o'clock, and we'll have some fun leading up to Ken the Ugly Truth's play-by-play of the Yankee Twin game tonight. And then, of course, our best post-game show as we can give you right after the play-by-play of Ken and the Ugly Truth. So remember to subscribe to both channels, everyone. Subscribe as we get closer to the big 500. We did have a couple of subscriptions today. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. We're getting closer to the 5-yard line, guys. So let's do this. Let's get the 500.
Is that Robert Redford passed?
Yes, Robert Redford passed away. We mentioned that earlier in the show. We'll give one kudos to one of our avid listeners, John Ferrazzo. Good morning, everyone. Toronto is not the Mets. They are not going to have an 8-game losing streak. Just stay the number, one wild card, and take it from there. All right, John. But we're trying to, they're trying to stay focused. Ken has said that they were going to win the division from day one, and let's see what happens. It doesn't hurt to dream. It doesn't hurt to dream. Everybody come back to us at 4. We're really looking forward to a great entertainment show. And then we'll dissect a little of the Yankees and then go from there. So we'll see you at 4 p.m. Get your dancing shoes on. Let's go dancing. Let's go Yankees. Stay healthy. God bless you all. God bless America. And good day, everyone. 4 p.m., baby. Come right back here, please. And we'll have some fun. Thank you, panel.